Sometimes when we are attempting to change habits about ourselves or changing our environment for the better, we can rub up against resistance, and this resistance can create all kinds of emotional landmines that we run into. One of the key things that I hear people talk about is feeling anxiousness. Now, I'm not a trained psychologist. I don't work with PTSD. So if you are using medications and you're in a doctor's care for anxiety and you've been diagnosed with anxiety, this tapping technique may not be the best for you, in the sense that it's not going to cure you. What I teach is tapping, and tapping is involved in the meridian lines of the body, the meridian lines which are quite superficial on the body, underneath the skin. The endpoints of them, there are different places of them on the body that correlates different organs. What we're doing when we are tapping on different points of our face and our hands and our body, we are tapping into the electrical impulse of the body. So where we store our emotions, we're actually working with a part of the body and the brain that is the limbic system, otherwise also known as our reptilian brain. So this is where we store our emotions and our memories. When we have habitual feelings of anxiousness or anxiety come up, we can start to retrain our nervous system's response to the trigger, which is really a very cool way of getting right to the root. In another video, I'll share with you about the different levels that we can work with, from the roots to the trunk to the branches to the leaves. What we're doing now is just working with the feelings of anxiety, and just follow along with me. I've got my script up here to make sure that I give you all the information that we need. Now, you can just start along by tapping on the karate chop point, which is just that little crease there underneath your pinky finger knuckle. So you can just start tapping on there. Good. And then I want you to say this to yourself: I feel anxious feelings. And write that on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 being, yep, I'm really, really there at the moment. I'm feeling a lot of anxious feelings. And 0 to I'm being pretty cool. I'm all right. Notice where that is. I feel anxious feelings. Then note that in your mind. We're going to go through a few rounds tapping on the karate chop point, and then we're going to start working through the face. Just to give you a heads up where we're going, we start on the third eye. Then we work on the outer eye rim, under eye, under the nose, on the chin, collarbones, under the arms, top of the head. Just follow along with me. So starting on the karate chop. Take a big breath in and out. Even though I feel anxious, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxious, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I feel anxious learning new things. Sometimes I feel anxious around others. Sometimes I feel anxious when I'm on my own. I know I'd rather feel comfortable with myself. And even though I feel anxious, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and anyone else who may contribute to these feelings of anxiety. Okay, tapping through the points. All this anxiety, all these anxious feelings, all this nervousness, all this discomfort. I choose to clear it as much as I can. I choose to let go of all this anxiety, all this nervousness, and all this discomfort. I choose to release it. I feel so uncomfortable at times. I feel uncomfortable in different situations. Sometimes it all feels too much for me. Sometimes I really want to run away and I want to hide from everyone. I just can't stand this feeling. I'm so anxious. I am so uncomfortable. And I choose to let go of this anxiety. I choose to release it all the way through my past. And I appreciate that part of me that was just trying to take care of me. There's some part of me that doesn't feel safe. I don't feel safe in my body, and I don't feel comfortable with my feelings. It feels like I'm in a threatening situation and I need to escape. So what am I so afraid of? What am I so afraid of? What am I so afraid of? Am I afraid of my own feelings? Am I afraid of other people? Am I afraid of what they'll think of me? Am I afraid of what they'll do or what they'll say to me? And what am I basing this fear on? Maybe there are some real evidence to base this fear on. Maybe I've got some very real stuff that's coming up for me. And I'm choosing to go through that stuff. I'm choosing to go through that evidence and clear whatever I can. It doesn't mean I'll forget the lessons that I learned. I'm just allowing myself to clear up any misunderstandings that might be with some of these past events. I might even see that they weren't nearly as threatening as I thought they were. And maybe they were. But I'm not in that same kind of danger anymore. I'm a different person now, and I'm in a different situation. And I choose to deeply connect with myself as I am now. I choose to feel safe. I choose to feel comfortable with myself. So I'm letting go of this anxiety. I'm letting go of all this fear. And I'm letting go of all this discomfort. I'm letting go of any past embarrassments. I'm letting go of any guilt or shame. I'm letting go of not feeling good. I deserve to be here. And I deserve to reclaim my power. I have a right to feel safe within myself. I have a right to feel good and calm and grounded. And I'm awesome. I am a gift to others. I choose to have the freedom to express my skills, gifts, and talents with the world. And it's safe for me to feel good exploring my skills, gifts, and talents. I choose to feel calm, confident in body, mind, and spirit. Take a big breath and let it go. And check in with the phrase that we said at the beginning. Notice if it is still the same number that you started with. Has it decreased? Has it increased? You can rinse, lather, repeat this session as much as you need. I hope that it serves you really well. I look forward to checking in with you again soon. Bye.